Hey, that was amazing. All right, look, let's get into some shit, man.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. So the Akademiks, man, was talking to Poetic Flacco. You know that's Flacco's idol. And he was giving him, you know what I'm saying, he was telling him, he was like, hey, they were talking about, you know, takeoff RP situation. And Akademiks is like, what the fuck is going on at No Jumper? He was like, y'all are bullying, trying to bully at him. You feel me? Y'all trying to go crazy. Y'all is like roaches over there.
Meaning what?
Like he just said that everybody's just ganging up on him. And Flacco, he's like, hey, he's like, no, man, that ain't true. He holding it down. You know what I'm saying? But I seen these, you know, these clips. I'm gonna pull these motherfuckers up, and we can review these motherfuckers. But he's talking to Flacco. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me show you these. Some shit I seen from this shit. Hold up.
You see what AD building? He needs 6 more months, maybe a year. But when he stand on it, Adam gonna either have to respect it, or you gotta let him go, or you gotta pay him accordingly, or make him a partner. But you not there yet. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not disrespecting you. Hopefully you don't think that. So when you say you a boss, you not there yet. Like, put it like this. Let me ask you a question. I want you.
There's more. He also asked Flacco how much he was making too.
You see what AD building? He needs 6 more months.
Hold up.
Akademiks was popping that shit.
He was popping it. Hold up. I'll pull up the full context of this shit though. 1 second. Yeah, but Flacco, he wasn't going though. Flacco was like, wait, I get paid well. I'm this, X, Y, Z. I'm like, all right, Flacco.
He's solid.
He's solid. He may be a piece of shit most time, but you gotta respect the loyalty.
He's actually he's a really cool person. It's just
a cool person.
His opinions be off the chain.
His
perspective is off the chain.
One thing that I can say about Flacco is he don't try to be crazy. He just lives in this fucking world, bro. In his own world. He does.
Flacco is a very necessary component at No Jumper.
I agree.
If he wasn't over there, it'd be a lot less. He's, to me, one of the most important people over there by far.
Hold on 1 second. Let me pull this up.
Because he don't look at shit like nobody else.
He don't, though. He's very informative, too, when it comes down to a lot of shit. Okay, here it is. That's what he said.
No.
Nigga, I got questions for y'all, man. What the fuck going on over at No Jumper, nigga?
Listen, yo, Act, listen though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. We seen that clip though, Act, you feel me? And Act was like, what you say again? Like, oh man, like them other shows in Sunset, you know, but.
Hey, dude, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you what happened over at No Jumper. That nigga told y'all he making, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Truth be told, and by the way, I said on No Jump, I said on Flagrant too. I said, bro, when Adam said he was making $1 million a month, I was like, all right, okay, I see it. You know what I mean? Like, all right, like, you know, I look at my competitors, I'm like, we boxing, I'm like, all right, we in it. When he said he making $2 million a month, I said, hold on, nigga, I ain't sleep that night, nigga. He said, I'm making $1 million from the media company and $1 million from fucking bitches. I'm like, hold on now. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. I think I went to onlyfans.com. I'm like, yo, nigga, I gotta figure out a way. $2 million?
Hold on.
I gotta figure out a way.
One more clip.
Hey, Ak, for sure.
Akademiks knows, though.
He for sure could, not him fucking host, but he could have like his own OnlyFans empire too, probably just with bitches that send him content that he posts
100%.
exclusively. Like, he has a big enough platform to be caking off that shit.
Oh, you're talking about 80.
And look, he also said this shit. I was like, all right.
I would say though, and by the way, salute to 80. Yo, and I put this on record. Hey, I see my boy AD over here doing this whole thing with the community.
We gotta clip that community.
He really get all the Infinity Stone clouds from that. Nigga, he dipping on Adam. That's facts, as he should though. You feel me? Bro, he trying to own this shit. I can't be mad at that nigga. And 80
They're already up already, though. 80 already up.
No, and 80 one of them niggas who, you see, Adam can't even say nothing about 80. You know why? 80 one of them niggas who when black people were looking at Adam weird, 80 stood on it and defended it. So he got to be happy for AD. Now the rest of them other niggas, I don't know about them other niggas, but 80
Like who? Call names, you big guy. Come on, bro. Listen up, man. I never know big actor throw subliminals, man.
No.
Call names.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say one thing in regards to that last statement. I don't think that Act is familiar with me, to be honest with you. You think he is?
I mean, I think Act watch all this shit, Keep It G.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Nah, hell no.
Nah.
I think I got time to watch all that shit.
He might watch a lot, but I don't think he's been tuned in the past couple months to be aware of me. Because, you know, I respect the fuck of what out of what Act does. He's built an empire, but, you know, we know what I bring to the table, and it's not just fucking meth stories. Like,
It's just some TVs that you stole.
it's the TVs too.
Talk your
If he
shit.
knew
Talk
about
your
the-
shit, Lush.
If
No,
he knew
real shit.
if he knew about the TVs, then it'd be a different story.
Talk
No,
your shit, Lush.
no, as far as I don't really think there's too many people, period, that are as tapped into all eras, subgenres, and regions and particulars of hip hop culture and the streets that I am. Like that's in a
Talk your shit, Lush.
big of a platform as I am. You don't see it. Like I know I'm as tapped in as anybody, bro. Probably more so, significantly. I'm being generous when I say that. So,
Talk your shit, Lush. That's what I'm talking about.
and I express it in an eloquent, concise way. So
That was a pleasant way. That was a pleasant way to say, nigga, you got me fucked up.
Hey, that nigga said
You know what I'm
AK
saying?
definitely seen Lush on Cops. Hey, no, but, you know, shout out to Academics because, I respect, you know what I'm saying, he's shedding light on what we doing over here. You feel me?
yeah,
And I just like that, like, a lot of people in the industry, they really seeing the potential of what the fuck we doing. You know what I mean? I don't think that you got to leave no jumper for that to happen and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to. But I'll fuck with it. I understand this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. Big Pun's doing his thing and shit like that, you know? And it's just dope that, like, niggas that, like, I watch and niggas that's in the, you know, hip-hop media and podcast space, like, you know what I'm saying, shed light and they fuck with niggas and shit. So, you know, that shit dope, man.
I mean,
Talk your shit, Lush.
you deserve everything.
Yeah, let
Come
Lush
on.
get his off, nigga.
No. I was gonna say y'all deserve everything you're getting, and I think that anyone that's questioning your loyalty to Adam or to the No Jumper platform just doesn't know your character like that, because you're like one of the most loyal people that have come across. If it wasn't for AD, I wouldn't have even gotten on the main show at No Jumper. I don't even know if me and Diz would have got the podcast to begin with. There's a lot of people in that building that are there because of AD's cosign. And I think you're well aware of the fact that this elevated you to a new, like, at the highest point in your career. And,
100%.
and I don't see there being anything, as long as Adam continues to keep it solid with you, I don't see you deviating in any way. Like,
I agree, 100%. But appreciate
call.
that, man.
Easy call.
Yeah, man, that's dope.
and as far as like, you know, people saying like people are being disloyal to Adam over at No Jumper, Adam's not fucking stupid. He's one of the smartest. Like, he's not in the position that he's in by accident. And I think that he allows people to bust the moves that they bust, and they're either he's gonna empower people that fuck with him and deserve those opportunities. He saw, like, all I can speak is for my work ethic and experience. He saw that, and he saw my value, and then he empowered me. He saw Flacco's value, and he empowered him. You know what I mean? He saw what T-Rail was doing, and he empowered him. And he's seeing how everybody moves, and if they continue to keep it trill with him, he's gonna do nothing but reciprocate that energy. But if you go in another direction, shit, you know, whatever happens is gonna happen. You got to take your job seriously.
It's real shit.
Damn, you throwing shots at house phone?
Nah, never that.
That's what that was.
But no.
Clean.
I think that
Come clean, Lush.
no,
Come
house
clean.
phone. If it wasn't for house phone House Phone is like one of the most important people in No Jumper history, easily.
Hands down.
He's a staple.
Hands
for sure.
down, staple.
Like he held it down and added a certain like insider perspective and validity at a time when like, you know, Adam was coming from strictly like a fan of hip hop culture, and like House Phone is coming as an insider, someone that's really from the scene, someone that was really, especially when it was like the SoundCloud shit, and that was the foundation of No Jumper before it became more in tune to the streets of LA and all that. And House Phone is from that, so, and he has a level of knowledge of music as well as streetwear and just, you know, underground culture that very few people are privy to. Like House Phone he's the man. Now, whatever he's been going through has obviously inhibited his ability to be as consistent and present as I know he'd like to. Do I believe that's going to change? Absolutely. So I wasn't necessarily referring to House Phone, but that's a general statement. But Phone's been public about this. I ain't saying Nathan Slick do a can of oil.
It's real shit.
And I do believe he's going to turn a corner. I do. You know, I know I've had some conversation with him that let me know.
I got faith in the homie.
Me too. And the fact that, look, he
showed up today, right?
Yeah. He went from not showing up to either of the shows he's on to now he's been very consistent the last 3 or 4 weeks on Disconnected, and I feel like that's only going to continue. The fans love him, so
He just needs somebody that's constantly in his ear and motivating him every day, man, because he probably doesn't have that or didn't have it. He might have it now, though.
You know, I'll tell you.
Ace Girl Cheeks. Shout out to Ace Girl Cheeks, man. You know what I'm saying? We throwing that
That's
in
his
there.
motivation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ace Girl Cheeks is motivating my boy right now.
The reality is, though, no human power could relieve us of sanity. You know,
That
like,
part.
Restore us. Like he's gonna need to find that within, and
Within.
with God. You know, that's the only thing. I had so many people trying to point me in the right direction and help me out. Ultimately, I needed to find that within. So
Right.
And I'm not saying his addiction was as crazy as mine ever was, but I could only use that as a frame of reference.
That was dope.
There it is.